Loves, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be having turkey sausages, shrimp, brown rice, and cucumbers. I've been seeing this and it just looks so yummy, and I love like cooking at home. So I just thought that this would be a delicious mealtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of this on the brown rice, and then I do have a story time for you guys today. I've been watching it all day today, getting the gist of it, and let's dig in. I forgot my drink, but I will be making one in a moment. I literally just thought about it, but first let's try this, okay? And with the cucumbers, so I guess you do this first. This is turkey sausage and brown rice. Wow, that is good, especially with the sauce. This is my just butter sauce that I make for all my videos. This is good, y'all. You definitely gotta try it. So easy to make. The cucumber is perfect. Lately, I've been replacing white rice with brown rice, but I know this would be just as yummy with white rice. But I love my brown rice. All right, y'all. Bite for you. If you guys can see, I'll try and tip it over. Let's get into the story time. Actually, let me grab my drink because I'm gonna be thirsty. All right, guys, I just got some sparkling water with strawberries. All right, so we'll get into story time. There's this girl named Nikki, and she was a successful flight attendant agent. She lived in North Carolina. She was a young 24-year-old. She was, so happy to get her job. She had been struggling, so it was a very big accomplishment for her. She was traveling, staying different places, meeting new people. So she, so she was ready to meet a partner. She wanted to open up her horizons because she couldn't meet anyone in North Carolina. So she went on a dating app. They didn't specify what dating app it was, but she found a man. His name was Teddy. He worked for a power plant, so he had money, but he lived like 90 miles out. It didn't say like where. I mean, it did say where, but I can't remember right now, y'all, but it was like 90 miles out. So it was a little bit further than, where she's from, but she didn't mind going over there, visiting him and stuff. They said he was really nice. He was very soft-spoken, very respectful. You know, just an overall like good man. Her family and them, was happy for her. They didn't see anything weird going on. So they were now officially dating and, seeing each other every week. She was a hustler. She still worked. She still did her, like, she was doing like 80 hours, y'all. Like, she was working her butt off. They would travel together. She had paid vacations. They were going out. I mean, they're traveling together. She had the discount on tickets, just doing what couples do when they first start dating. Next thing you know, her best friend that speaks to her every day did not hear from her. So she was worried and she was calling the boyfriend and he was like, nah, I haven't heard from her neither. He was like, call her mom, call her job. So she started calling around and her job had told her they didn't know she was using her, I guess they have like free time or like a vacation, but for flight attendants, I don't know what they call it, but they're like, but we haven't heard from her. And that's when her friend knew something was wrong because she liked to work. She worked a lot. Okay, y'all, so they call the police start investigating. They go to Teddy's house to start asking him questions. When was the last time you seen her? He said, I haven't seen her in 5 days. We had a nice vacation. And I thought everything was good, but I haven't heard from her, so they're like, okay. They start checking phone records. They start checking phone records and they noticed that they were talking. So they went back to him and they said, why would you lie to us? She did call you. You guys had a few messages exchanged. Then he says, oh yeah, I forgot to say I was talking to her. And she was over here. At this point, I'm like, oh my goodness. It went on commercial, like a little mini commercial. It's on YouTube. I'm like, what's going on? He's sitting there lying. So they said, is it okay if we check your house? They go check his house. They find a receipt and they find that he had went to the store and he purchased bleach. remind you that this girl's missing. So why would you randomly be buying bleach? So he said, oh, I was helping my homegirl out. She's, you know, financially not stable, and I'm helping her out with her and her kids. So they go, I believe her name was Kathy. So they go question her about it, and she backs him up. She said she needed stuff for her house, and he was helping her. So, you know, the detectives were in a standstill. But they ended up checking her account balances, and they were being used. Now they go all the way back to the bank it was at, and they look up the records of who, and it's someone driving in, going inside, getting stuff out of her account with money out of her account. And they noticed that someone else was in the car. Long story short, because they just kept doing the runaround of, y'all know what it is. He killed her. He was having an affair with the girl Kathy that he so-called said was his friend. And they were in hard times, and they knew that she had some money. And they were trying to, you know, the poor girl had been dead, and they had been using up her money. And the girl comes back, tells the detective, the girl that's having an affair comes back, tells the detective that she feels terrible that he did kill her. He killed her, and he cut her up in pieces in his apartment because he couldn't hold her. She was too heavy, I guess. I'm like, ugh. I need me a man that can pick me up, honey. He couldn't pick her up. He couldn't hold her, so he cut her body up in pieces. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear this if you're eating with me, but this is what happened. So he leaves her car. He leaves his car and buries it on the side of lights it up on fire on the side of the freeway late at night. And the police had got there. The girl had already been missing. They didn't see nothing when they saw the car, but at the end they saw a skull, and it was hers. So sad, y'all. Ladies, really pay attention to little things and things that people say and how they get when they're upset. Me, I'm Latina, so I would get my man mad all the time at the beginning of our relationship. And I knew, I was like, let me see what type of crazy I'm dealing with. You know, I don't want no super crazy ass fool. Because you'll know, but then again, you never know when it's coming. Like, you think that girl knew that it was coming for her? No, she didn't know. She had no idea. So, I would suggest to have a pepper spray on your keychain at all times. and always have like a sharing notification, something so where your friends or family can always find you if you're not answering the phone, and they can automatically call the police and get that on. Another thing I would say, because me, child, I be thinking about anything, God forbid anything would happen to me. Especially with that whole Uber thing I was hearing about. But I would have like, I have my iWatch, but if I'm like going out somewhere or going for a walk or something, I'll have the iWatch. Maybe this is super OCD and like I'm just scared, but I would have it like on in my pocket, or and wear another watch, or in my purse or somewhere, because that is really like another way for you to communicate with people if God forbid they ever wanted to take your phone and you're in the back of the trunk. Look, honey, the murderer can be anywhere. Tommy be laughing at me, but ever since I had a baby, I really am checking my surroundings. There's a lot of human trafficking going on right now, so I just be watching my surroundings, making sure, you know, I know who I'm with, who I'm kicking it with. Nowadays, when my girlfriends invite me out, I'm like, who's gonna be there? Because I just don't want none of that bullshit like around me. And I'm sorry for using foul language, but there's crazy out there, and y'all better be careful with it. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, sorry I got into a deep, because I really got into the story. I could have been in more detail, but all it was is just how long they were detained for, them lying to them, going back and forth, and then he finally admitted it, and the girl had already admitted it, so that's what it was, y'all. A crazy, crazy story. This is my first story time, so I'm sorry if it was like probably all over the place. I love you guys. Please like, please subscribe, share, comment, do what you do. I am new to this. I would love to continue doing it. I did get a request, excuse me, this sparkling water, boy. I did get a request to do a burger challenge, so I'm gonna hit the gym this weekend, all weekend, and then I know by Sunday will be my day to indulge, so I guess I'll go get a McDonald's burger or something good to record. All right, you guys, I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.